What's up, guys? Welcome to TMG Podcast. This is actually last week's episode. If you want today's episode, that'll be on our Patreon right now. You can get it a week early if you contribute. It's patreon.com/tinymeatgang. So thanks if you do that. And if not, enjoy this one. Peace. Noel just was talking right before we started recording this. Noel was talking about how his girlfriend, what is she complaining about? How or she told you how all of your old shirts don't fit.
Yeah, she was pointing out that they don't fit.
Sick, man.
Yeah,
that's sick.
Yeah,
so happy you told me that.
Yeah.
I don't know. My girlfriend is just like talking about how all my shirts don't fit.
You know,
it's just, you know what I mean? It's just when you fucking start going to the gym and start getting huge.
I guess this program is working. I mean, your shirts aren't fitting you either. Down to
it's just getting fat.
Not the waistline area.
It's just the stomach.
Yeah, just the stomach.
My shirts don't fit in the waist area.
The stomach.
First of all, I wear shirts that are too long, and they don't fit because I'm too fat.
Yeah. Well, they used to be long. Now they kind of sit higher up.
Yeah.
It's like the dick bib has come up.
Well, it's actually nice. It's good to. I think men should start showing their midriff a little bit more. I don't feel like we do that enough.
Dude. So I'll fuck around with Alina because one night I jokingly pulled up my pants like high-waisted. You know how like girls will wear pants high-waisted?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I still got like a shitty gut. I just need to hide that. And I pulled it up and she was like, I can't take you seriously. So now I just walk around the house high-waisted and it just drives her nuts. She's like, please, I'll try to have a serious conversation with her. I'm like, we should really think about how we put the laundry in the machine. She's like, can you just pull it down? I'm like, I can't wear high-waisted. Men should be able to do high-waisted, all right? If we don't like our gut, we should be able to pull it up high and tuck the shirt in.
Dude, Devin sometimes will come out of the bathroom after he's taking a shower wearing a towel like this, like a girl does. And it is like, I get so creeped out. It is because then it just ends right here. And you can tell it's like just covering his dick. It says it's so for some reason it's just like the creepiest thing. I don't know why. It's so bad. It's funny how in like the late I don't even know like mid to late or no I said early 2000s.
Yeah.
The trend was for girls was like wear jeans as low as they fucking go.
Right.
And now it's like
as high
right up to the tits now. Right up just under the tits.
Tuck the breast into the pockets.
Yeah.
If you can. Put them into the pockets.
I don't mind it. I just think, I don't know.
It's interesting.
Funny.
Yeah. Well, welcome back. Happy 2018, everybody.
Yeah. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope your holidays were great.
Yeah, we tried this yesterday. It didn't really work out.
Why?
Dude.
I didn't listen to it. I was going to, but I didn't listen to it.
Well, I chuckled at the beginning, and I can cut out the highlights, but we were so clearly just not in a funny mood.
Yeah, okay.
We talked about poker for like 17 minutes.
No, but that shit's actually, I feel like people actually find that interesting.
But if you don't know what poker is, we started using a lot of slang. So it started turning into Chinese, like, I'm like, yeah, I threw a C bet and he like did a soft raise and I'm thinking he's got a weak game and anyone who doesn't play poker is like, what?
Well, I mean, like, if that's bad, then the UFC conversation must have been awful for people.
Yeah, but at least we could have backed into the Joe Rogan. People understand getting the shit knocked out of you. By the way, did you like
those fucking videos you sent me yesterday? What the fuck? Noel sends me like it was like some other UFC Instagram account or something posted like highlights, knockout highlights of the year. Was it?
Yeah.
And one of them, dude,
the Alistair Overeem one.
Was it the elbow?
Oh, that one was bad.
That
too,
one to me was just the uppercut is what you're talking about. Yeah, dude. Oh my god, that guy got. I was like, he's dead for sure. And the worst part about those clips is the punch they get in when the guy is knocked out.
Yeah, that's always
because he's always just like he's like a punching bag at that point. You know what I mean? He's like kind of falling over, and the guy just takes another big one, and his face just goes. There's like seeing a guy get punched without him being able to defend is like the scariest shit ever.
Yeah, super.
It's like scarring.
Yeah, that's why I'll never get in a street fight.
Yeah.
Because you get knocked out, and there's no one there to be like, dude, you can't kick him.
Oh, fuck,
you know what I'm saying?
Ugh.
Dude,
that's a really dark thought.
So Alina and I, like, when she started watching UFC with me, like, she'd always get a little frustrated because she felt like the fights ended too early.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, that guy, he's knocked out, but he could have kept going. I'm like, no, watch the replay. And when they showed in slow motion, the dude's eyes roll up in his head, and then when they hit the mat and you see the one punch come down, like Alina would be like, oh yeah, he's dead.
Yeah,
he's fucking dead.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
He's like deceased. So I guess he couldn't. Yeah, there's like no way. Yeah.
I have to send you one more so the dude in that like set of 4 Instagram clips, the first one, this dude Edson Barboza, he has this like famous high kick where the dude gets like rigor mortis.
Okay.
Like the dude was like gonna counter and he gets hit so hard that his like face and his hand like twist up, like he's like, and he just goes to the ground in that position like this. He's just on the ground and he can't move his fist. That's the scariest knockout I've ever seen.
Oh my god, dude. The one, I think it was like a third one.
With the elbow?
Yeah. The guy just like grabs his head and just has time to wind up for it. And just like he like, oh my god, he moves his head like into the elbow. And it's like the back of the head too.
Yeah.
And the guy's just like, oh. Reset. Dun, dun, dun.
I shouldn't laugh. It's hot as fuck in here. Let me open up a window.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Sorry. Oh, speaking of hot, I wanted to open with a little story.
Okay, I get it, dude. Your girlfriend thinks you're too jacked now.
Yeah, she thinks I'm so hot. It's a nice change for her, me being hot. No, I took the hottest shit
Oh, good.
at the, I'm going to say it was right at the end of 2017.
Okay,
Days
like-
before New Year's Eve.
Okay.
Physically the hottest shit.
Okay.
It was like a Bikram yoga class. And
How did
I'll
you-
explain.
Like it. Okay.
Yeah, so
Like, did you feel the heat on your ass?
no, like like the bathroom I was in was like a sauna.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you meant the shit was hot.
I mean,
Like, you know when you eat like a real spicy meal?
yeah.
And you take a shit and then you can feel the heat coming
Yeah.
out of the water
Yeah.
and it's heating up your
Yeah.
ass, you know? Yeah. That's what I thought you meant.
No,
A
well-
hot shit.
Well, it might have been that way, but I couldn't tell.
Okay.
So
Because the bathroom was that hot.
yeah.
Mm.
So we're in Chicago, and I had to take a dump in a Ghirardelli
Okay.
because that's the ideal place to do it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone, as soon as they eat that shit, they just,
Yeah.
yeah.
So let me preface by this story was set up to be really fucking funny,
Mm-hmm.
but there was a change in events that only made it pretty funny.
Okay.
All right. So I'm waiting outside the 2 bathrooms, and I can I think maybe 10 minutes went by, and I'm like prairie dogging. The dude is just not coming out of the men's restroom.
I hate that.
And the women's restroom is open. So I'm like, oh, fuck this.
You got to imagine at that point, someone is just like washing their hands for the 3rd time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just taking the most amount of time possible.
Yeah.
A single stall or the single bathroom where they lock the
Yep.
door and you're waiting. You're like, what the fuck could they possibly be doing? You hear the toilet flush
Yeah.
and then like 30 minutes later they come out. It's like, were you just looking at yourself in the mirror for 30 minutes?
no, I was taking
There's
a
a
shit.
line. We got to take a shit. And then as soon as you get in there, you're like, all right, now I'm going to take as
Yeah.
much time as I need.
That's like when you get out of a gas station on your way to Vegas,
Mhm.
like when you take the gas station shit, and the entire line of everyone from LA is like, really? Really that long? You're going to take that long?
You mean when you drive from Vegas?
Yeah.
I've never driven from Vegas.
Oh, yeah. I used to do that pretty.
Who drives to Vegas? It's like a half an hour flight and they're like $60.
Well, yes and no.
Okay. Anyway, sorry, the story.
No, it's fine. What was I going to say?
You were waiting in line.
Yeah,
The
so
guy
I'm
finally
I'm
comes out.
waiting. No.
Or you went to the girls.
I said, fuck it. I went to the women's restroom, and I waited a long time.
I'm gonna just say I did that as well in Miami, and I thought I was gonna get like arrested or something.
Yeah.
It felt so wrong.
Well, that's at that moment I was like, yeah, all gender bathrooms are a great idea. I love that idea. Let's flip all these signs around. Because there was another restaurant we went to with all gender bathrooms, and it was great.
Mhm.
It just whichever one opened up,
Yeah.
that's when you went into.
Yeah.
So anyway, so going to the women's restroom, and I'm the same way. I feel like the CIA is waiting outside
Yeah,
to come collect me.
yeah,
As soon as my ass cheeks touch the toilet seat.
yeah. It's not illegal to piss in the women's bathroom. It's illegal to take a shit in the women's bathroom.
Yeah, that's what I was
can't do that.
imagining. Just the moment I sat down, just put your fucking hands. Oh,
Just
Jesus
get
Christ!
swatted.
Oh, fuck.
SWAT team comes in. Little just smoke grenade
Yeah.
rolls under the stall.
Oh my God.
Fuck! Flashbang. Can't see. Fuck.
Put mustard gas on me, just a little bit, just to get me coughing.
Yeah.
And they zip tie me on a fucking stick and carry me out. and rip me of all my clothes and shame me in public. They hang me outside of the Ghirardelli saying, shame.
You're sick.
Shame
You're
this man.
sick. How dare you shit in the women's bathroom, you sick fuck.
Did you ever watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah, like a little bit.
There's a scene where one of the queens, whatever, they rip off all her clothes and they make her walk through the city and everyone's just screaming shame and throwing shit at her.
Oh, I think I did see that.
Yeah, that's probably what they would do to me. Shame. How dare you? So I sit down and I feel terrible the whole time, but I'm like, and this was like, I was primed, but it wasn't ready to fire.
Okay.
You know, just like needed a little more gunpowder to get moving. So I'm sitting there and I'm focusing, I'm concentrating all my chi into dropping this deuce.
Mm-hmm.
And then I text Alina and like the group we're with, I'm like, hey, just camp outside the bathroom, you know, make sure it's cool. And they pull up and outside the bathroom, and one of our friends texts the group and she was like, there's a woman out here who looks like she's gonna cry. She's in so much pain, like dancing around, like wanting to go to the bathroom.
Oh, God.
And so I'm like, Jesus Christ. So finally, as I'm waiting, the dude in the men's restroom comes out. And Alina says he comes out like fanning himself.
Oh, God.
Now, that could have been because, again, these bathrooms were like 110 degrees.
Okay.
The moment I walked in, I felt like a layer of sweat just develop on the back of my neck.
Okay.
It was disgusting.
Yeah.
It was so fucking gross.
Ah, man, those are the worst.
Yeah. So gross.
The absolute worst.
So anyway, like I was like disrobing to just take a comfortable shit. I'm like, how naked can I get in here before it's weird?
Yeah.
So he finally comes out, and then my buddy Eric is out there. He's like, you can use the men's. It's fine. She goes, oh my gosh, thank you so much. She like dances in there. She comes flying back out. She's like, ooh, he took a poop in there. It's so disgusting. And I'm just sitting there about to drop this deuce. I'm like moments away from blowing up this toilet. And I just wanted to be like, it's not going to be much better in here, lady. There ain't no breaks in the real world. You better get tough.
That's the moment where she's, man, all men are pigs.
Men using restrooms for all of their own. But listen, dude, I was in an emergency state. And I
Apparently so was she.
well, yeah, I bombed that toilet within seconds of her saying that.
So you did.
Yeah.
You let her go.
I couldn't.
Wow.
Well, no. So I deploy.
Okay.
As I said on Twitter, I made my porcelain deposit
Okay.
and check into the porcelain bank. Cast a check at the porcelain bank. Anyway, so I do this, and everyone in the group chat is like, LOL, LOL, all capitals. They're like, this is going to be fucking priceless when you walk out of this bathroom. So I'm like taking longer. I'm like, just maybe she'll leave or change her mind.
That's so fucked.
Yeah.
That's so fucked.
Super fucked. Which thought now, what if it was a women in the men's bathroom before me?
What if it was a women
A
in the
women?
men?
What if it was a
Oh,
woman? Yeah,
women?
17 women's. What if it was 17 women's in that men's restroom? So, anyway, so I come out, and I guess she had to go so bad that she took off. Yeah.
Her pants and just did
Yeah,
it
just
in the
did
hallway.
it right there. Just dropped a hard shit in the fucking public area, flipping me off. All men are pigs. No, she left.
Man, I feel for that girl.
Me too.
I feel for that. The amount of times I've been in that position where I'm like, just fucking get out of the bathroom. What are you doing?
So, you know when you do something that's mean, and you're like, I never have to make eye contact with that person, so I don't feel too badly.
Yeah.
Well, we were waiting outside the Ghirardelli for an Uber, and she walks past us, and Alina's like, that's her. And the guilt I felt just looking at her face, I was like, God. I want to just pull her aside and be like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for doing this to you. But it looks like she made it, you know.
Where did she go?
I have no idea.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sorry to shout out to the Ghirardelli
Yeah.
shit girl.
Shit girl. Shout out to the shit girl. I'm going to start off with a little poop story. Bring the new year in with a poop story.
I mean, yeah, that's great. That's pretty, honestly, in character for us.
Yeah.
Or characteristic of us is what I meant to say there.
Yeah. Pretty.
Start the year off with a shit story.
Yeah, about whammons.
About women.
Women.
What if it was a women in the men's bathroom?
What if it was a whammon in the men's boy room?
What if there was women's in there?
There could have been 17 whammons in there. Could have put a whammon in there.
Oh my God, dude.
Wait, random. I'm eating this oatmeal. If it were possible to puree a grandma, that's what I think oatmeal is.
Someone just jammed a grandma in a food processor.
Come here, Nana. Where are we going?
We're making you into breakfast. It's like, it's bland. It tastes old.
How much glue did you put in there? Oatmeal is just like bones and glue. That's all it is, and a little bit of water. It's so fucking nasty.
Oh, man.
Today is infinitely funnier than yesterday.
Yeah.
Holy shit. You know what? I was telling you this last night. I think the wet blanket was the Logan Paul thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know what? I watched your video, and that was like almost like a catharsis for me.
What do you mean?
I
I don't know what that word means. Catharsis.
It's like when you have pain.
when you have pain. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did know what that meant.
Yeah.
No.
It's like when you when a woman
goes into the bound. Yeah. Got it.
Holy shit. Yeah, I think.
Did you like the video?
No, I did.
Okay.
Because I felt like you said, I felt like you made real observations about, like you watched it and you formed your own conclusion. I felt like everyone else was like, he did a thing and it was bad, which is, whatever. But we don't need 172 videos of he did a bad thing.
Yeah.
And I think the takeaways were the real takeaways. One, he just doesn't have a idea of what's okay anymore.
Yeah.
That is not on the fucking front of his brain.
Yeah.
And if you have younger people in your life, be careful. I think that's the biggest one.
Yeah.
Because you can't leave it to Logan Paul to raise your kid or entertain your kid or little sister or whatever.
No, I know. And now people, there was a BuzzFeed article this morning about like parents that are now being more careful. There was like interviews basically with young parents or parents that had 8 to 12-year-olds or whatever who previously liked Jake Paul, Logan Paul, and they're like turning them on to different people. And
very good.
It's just like have your kid worship like an athlete or something, like the good old days,
Yeah, good classic man.
Yeah, exactly.
Good classic man with a Reagan.
Yeah, exactly.
Big old
with
Reagan dick.
Big dick.
Big old conservative cock. This is a big old Republican hanger wiener. Big old Republican wiener.
That was my whole thing. Is I was like, I watched some of the other videos. People just like basically watching his vlog and making fun of it, and I was like, I don't know, it's more than that.
It is,
and a lot of things were said about it, obviously.
Yeah,
but I felt like that was part of it. It was just like you gotta be fucking careful what's happening.
Mm-hmm. The Anna Akana tweet was pretty. Woo.
Which one?
She tweeted at him. I guess her brother committed suicide.
Who?
Anna Akana's brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he hung himself. And I think like she has a sister or another sibling that found him hanging.
Oh, man.
And she was like, you don't film that. You just don't.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah. pretty, would be obvious to the rest of us. So another guy said, I mean, I shouldn't laugh at this, but it just sounded funny. He was like Irish.
Yeah.
He was like,
oh, yeah, the video?
Yeah.
His video was actually good.
Yeah, it was really good. I loved it.
He was just laying into Logan Paul, and then he starts crying, like, in the video.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, is reasonable. I think it's reasonable to cry.
I mean, like, it looked real. Like, it looked sincere. Like, he got so worked up, like,
because
about this,
fucked.
and it's fucked up.
But I was laughing at his, like, well, I loved his backhanded, just condescending, like, normal people would turn the cameras off, go to their hotel room, be freaked the fuck out for the rest of the day, and maybe like, call their family or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and really think about what the fuck they just saw. That's what normal people would do.
Yep. So true.
Yeah.
So fucking true.
Yeah. How was he not shitting himself?
I didn't even realize this when I made mine, but his editor wrote an apology video.
Oh.
Saying that they discussed it for like hours about whether or not to post it.
Come on.
And he finally was like, yeah, do it.
Oh, come on.
I know.
Come on. Hold on, I got to eat an Nana real quick. I'd like to
Gross, dude.
Yeah, my girl, she says like the amount of meeting is just super hot.
Yeah, dude. She's at meeting. Oh my god.
Sorry, dude. That was my bicep. Ripped all the fucking equipment down.
Sorry. Hold on a second.
two things. You know how everyone's been ripping on the 12-year-old hot takes on the situation?
No.
Oh, people are like, look at the 12-year-old fans. They're idiots.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to get plugged back in here.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah. Cody just pulled out during sex on accident.
Yeah.
Now there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Almost. There we go. Up.
No, keep going.
He's going to fidget with this. Anyway. So, yeah, everyone's like, look at these 12-year-old idiots. Blah, 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 blah. And I saw a comment from one of these 12-year-olds that was like, what if Jake could have saved the guy? What if he was like breathing in his final breaths and then he could have saved him? And at first I want to be like, you dumb. Well, actually, entirely possible. Entirely possible.
It is entirely possible.
Yeah, the dude was at the end of it and Jake Paul is like,
I know.
We're going to film it. And then he runs over there and he's like, you're all blue and stuff. And doesn't get it. But here's the best hot take I've seen.
Okay.
Because someone on Kotaku wrote this article that was like, Logan Paul's only going to get bigger. I'm like, I don't think so. I think 15 million parents were just like, wait, my kid's watching what?
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be hurting for him. He's still a good-looking white guy with a great body. And there are still 14-year-olds looking. Wait, hold on. You're not done. Looking at the internet. So, yeah, he'll be fine. I see some of these IG celebs sometimes on my feed as suggestions, and I'm mystified that 14 million people follow that shit and find it funny. But I remember when my cousin's son was 13 and thought Dane Cook was the funniest man alive, so I guess it's pretty normal. Sounds to me like this guy wants to fuck Logan Paul and Dane Cook.
Also, that come on, Dane Cook was funny at a point.
He was.
He was funny.
Yeah, he was.
He has like a successful stand-up comedy special. You have to be somewhat funny in order for that to happen, right?
Yep. My dick feels like corn. Remember that?
Oh no, is that a?
That's one of his.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my dick feels like corn.
I remember, granted, yes, like all 15-year-olds at that point thought he was a fucking god.
Yep.
And I guess his humor is a little bit juvenile. Plus, I think he steals jokes, right? That was one of the conclusions of that whole era, the Dane Cook era. But look, first of all, Logan Paul is not attractive. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
These people are like. I saw that someone else said that.
Yeah.
On Twitter or something, or on Reddit or some shit. Someone was like, "Who is Logan Paul? What's a Logan Paul?" or whatever the fuck,
Yeah,
like
whatever
snarky,
nerd.
like I don't know what this is. I don't pay attention to the internet at all because I play video games and jerk off.
Yeah. I play poker.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah. And someone was like, "Well, they're just like him and his brother are just like attractive 20-year-olds that have a lot of kid followers." I'm
That
like,
to
what?
me says
What are you?
that is nerd written
I don't
all
think
over it.
anyone thinks that they're attractive.
No, except 12. I'm confident that if it were me against Jake or Logan in a social setting, I would outgame them 10 out of 10 times.
Dude, we get it, man.
I lift.
You're jacked.
Yeah.
We get it.
Yeah. If the game was lifting, I got him. Locked.
No way.
Beat.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
That's one of them. That's one of the things they definitely have on you.
Logan could high kick my fucking. That kid could probably just with a single ass cheek lift what I use my entire body to lift.
Yeah, definitely. The thing about them is that they're loud. That's what it is. They're loud.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they are.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yep.
It's not the attractiveness. It's not the bodies. It's not whatever. They're loud.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep. Actually, you know what?
They're loud, which to kids mistake that as charisma. It's not.
Yeah.
It's just volume.
Yep.
And they're just attracted to the fact that someone's screaming at them because it's just sensory stimulation. You know what I mean? Whereas like as you get older, it's like, well, you know what I mean? I'm more.
Maybe don't yell in my fucking face.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't do that.
I'm more sensitive.
Yeah.
My brain's a little bit more sensitive.
You just made me think. You know who likes him? 17-year-old girls whose Instagram profile is "I'm so random." LOL.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just the most annoying people.
No, I think no. Once you reach the age of like 14.
You think? Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's when it stops.
That's true. Yeah.
That's when it's like, all right, I'd stop.
Yeah.
I can feel you spitting through your thing.
Yeah. Because there's in high school, your freshman year, there's always just one girl who stays that way.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, "Yeah, fucking Brittany, stop it. Just stop it." And she thinks she has to be louder.
Yeah.
She gets crazier hair. She's the one who goes to Jamaica and gets colored braids and comes back.
I went to Jamaica for summer break. I fucking loved it.
All right.
Oh fuck! What was I just about to say? Oh yeah, part of his apology letter when he's like, I make a 15-minute TV show every day or something.
You were like, no one told
I was
you
like,
to do
first of all, no one asked you to do that. That was just your own thing.
Yeah.
You decided to do that, and now that's like, this isn't. Don't make this out like it's not your fucking fault. No one's paying you to do this. You know what I mean? Like I make a 15-minute TV show every day. It's like, yeah, but I could. What do you mean? Like I could film 24 hours a day every day. I would go fucking insane, but it would be my own fault. Like, it's not like someone's making you do that.
Did you see his, I watched his 2017 in review video.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
How was it?
Oh, dude.
Better or worse than mine?
Better because he just owns more things.
Yeah.
I mean, candidly, I watched it and I was like, oh, fuck. This guy's got a lot of shit.
Was he like, did it go over the shit that he bought?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so shitty.
That's so shitty. He flexes
That's
so hard.
fucking shitty.
Yeah, he's a shitty. Remember on Insanely Chill, I said he's like the evangelical preacher.
Mm-hmm.
He is exactly that.
Yeah.
Like, to the fucking T. Like, he opens up the video, he's like, man, this was a crazy, like that fake fucking Herbalife, like CEO. God, it's like such a pyramid scheme. That's like his whole personality. Oh, it was a crazy year this year. Where do I start? Maybe with the $6.5 million home I purchased, and I can just hear his fans going, yeah.
He said that?
Yeah.
God, what a dick.
Yeah, he's like, bought my first home worth $6.5 million.
That's not an achievement.
Is
that an achievement? I don't think that's like material things that you buy. Like that's not a.
No.
I don't think that's like an achievement.
Because there are a lot of ways to get that.
Yeah.
You could be a cam girl. You could scam people on Facebook into buying dumb T-shirts. I mean, there's a million ways to get money.
I think
is that what you're
bought
saying?
my own home.
Yeah.
Like that's an achievement, right?
Sure. Yeah.
But being like, I purchased this $6.5 million house. Let's start there. Previously owned by fucking Drew Carey or whatever. No, it was owned by some. I actually looked it up. It was owned by some guy on who's the dude on Whose Line Is It Anyways? Not the black guy.
Ryan Stiles.
Ryan Stiles, I think.
It was his house.
The older guy, brunette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard a man described as a brunette before.
A brune.
A brune?
Yeah, he was a brune.
He was a brune. Really tall, lanky.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was his house before.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Yeah. I love that guy.
Yeah. He's
so
great.
fucking funny.
Yeah. Such a shame that Logan Paul is living in his house now.
Just desecrating.
Yeah.
Something so awesome.
Yeah.
Just ruining it.
Yeah.
Then he goes on, he's like, but then I put a koi pond in it. It was like just the most braggy rich guy video and talks about like, he's like, took a school bus, turned it into a cool bus, and he does a little dab before he says it.
God, it's just fucking lame. It's making me sad.
Yeah.
Talking about this shit. Let's not talk about Logan Paul
that's
anymore.
what ruined our day yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Black Mirror.
Yeah. Oh, I saw you tweet that on the account yesterday.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't watched, are we gonna spoil it?
Yeah, we're definitely spoiling it. I put in a
All right,
warning.
good.
Spoiler alert.
This is a spoiler. This is an official spoiler alert. Okay, Snape kills Dumbledore.
And I don't want you to pause it and be some fucking weenies about it. All right. If
we
you
are
haven't
going
seen
to
it,
spoil the first episode of Black Mirror season 4
right now.
Yep, right now. So
5,
fast forward it. How long are we going to talk about
4,
this?
I don't know. What they need to do
The
is
rest of the episodes. You can just turn it off right now.
What they need to do is pause it and go watch the episode, then come back.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Black Mirror. It's on Netflix.
You ever heard of Netflix?
Yeah, it's basically about technology. So enjoy.
That's
We'll
it.
see
That's
you.
the spoiler.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, I got to finish this. I got to finish the rest of Nana real quick. Keep me entertained.
Okay. So Black Mirror. I don't know. It's one of those. I realized I was going back and like through the episodes yesterday to try and find another one, and I think I've seen them, like almost all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize it, but
I think season 1 is infinitely more fucked up
okay.
than the rest of them.
Yeah.
Because that one just has like grotesque, like the politician fucking the pig.
I know that shit was
It's
crazy.
got visually jarring stuff.
I think that's the first one I ever watched.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my parents were like, what is this show?
I remember when Black Mirror started getting popular, Alina was like, I heard a lot about this show. I'm going to check it out. I was like writing code at the time. So I'm working on my computer. I'm like, oh, yeah, go ahead. And I just hear her from the couch go, oh, what the fuck? I just turn around and her face is like, and I look at the TV. I'm like, oh, he's fucking that pig. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What are you watching?
Then she's like, got her hand in her pants. I'm like, what is going on now?
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Jesus Christ.
So that's why the pig head is in my fridge now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I was wondering why that was in there.
That was bad. That was a bad one. Anyway. Yeah. So we talked about this yesterday, but instead of explaining the episode for 30 minutes, so everyone's made the observation that he looks like Skippy.
Yeah.
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 So that's a fun one. That instantly makes the episode even more funny.
Because he's a big old virgin,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Big old virgin.
That guy's a virgin.
And-
the fact that he fucking made his own world and took away the genitals?
Yes.
What the fuck is wrong with him? Dude, if I plug into some sort of Matrix VR shit, the first thing I'm doing is making my dick huge and I'm fucking. That's the first thing I'm doing.
Easily.
I'm going to fuck.
Yeah.
I'm going to fuck.
Easily.
That's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to plug in. All right. What can I fuck?
I would just make a big tree of vaginas
Yeah.
and just crawl all over it.
Yeah.
They don't have to be personified. They'll just be the mother tree. And I will just inseminate the mother
All
tree.
different types of vaginas.
Just a vagina monument.
Yeah.
I'll come in there and literally, and then I'll also come into the game and then bow to it and cry on it. Yeah, that was the thing I wrote in my phone. I'm like, this fool took away the vaginas in his own dev build.
And the dicks. Everything.
And everything. In his dev build. What a loser. What a fucking loser. That guy sucked. I did not feel bad for him. He might as well have been dead. He's borderline impotent.
Yeah. I don't understand. You really are that obsessed with whatever? Yeah, with
Star Space,
whatever the fuck stupid like arcade game of a fucking story this is, that you're gonna take away like a basic human function.
Yeah, it's
oh my god,
it's so corny.
Pissing me off. Yeah, it was just I don't know,
and of course. They went in for the kisses, though. He got the kisses.
Yeah, but he just would just like peck him.
But that's Skippy. Skippy wanted the kisses. Would have been.
I mean, Skippy wanted to get fucking laid.
That's true.
Dude.
Yeah, Skippy
wanted to put his P in a V.
He was on fuck mode.
Yeah.
With that girl.
Fuck mode.
And that was the crazy thing. I think she was willing to take it from him, but he made it all weird.
Skippy?
Yeah.
Yeah. People tweet at us all the time now, and they're like, Skippy has a YouTube channel, Skippy did this, Skippy did that, and I'm just like, I've never even dipped into that.
Nah.
It's just, that first video was enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it alone.
I don't need to know what Skippy's up to anymore.
No.
That was totally enough. We touched on that, now it's over.
Only way I want to see Skippy is I want someone to tag me in his Instagram and be like, Skippy's gonna kick your ass, and I want it to be him with a before and after, and he's just fucking yoked.
Yeah.
And he's like, just started my own fitness business, and if you want to get trained and switched up and fuck all the time like me, then sign up, for SkippyTransformationWhatever.com.
That'd be dope.
That's the only thing I would want to see.
He just gets fucking jacked, becomes the new Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Starts screaming into his camera, and every kid in America is like, Skippy fucks.
And he's like, yes. I follow this dude on Instagram, and occasionally he'll pull out these videos of him working out. And this fool, I don't know if he does this purposely, but it just makes me cry laughing to the point that I watch his videos to hear him do this. He lifts and he makes this sound like he's the fucking Hulk. I'm like, you're not it, dude. But he's like, I told you this yesterday. This fool was straight up coming in the gym the other day. Dude, not like like he was hitting curls and he was like, everyone everyone at the dumbbell rack was like looking in the mirror at each other, like eyes wide open, like, is this motherfucker serious? He just
thank you Oh, God, I love it. Oh. Just like, so starts thanking the gym.
Thanking the gym. That is number one dude thing when they bust an insane orgasm. You ever told your girl thanks?
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. I did that yesterday. 100%. You just you come back down to earth and you're like, God,
Why
thank you.
Why do guys do that?
Thank you for that. Thank you.
It's so instinctual. It's just, Jesus Christ, thank you so much.
And it's not even like I understand if a girl does it because girls don't always
they don't
come.
always
You know what
get
I'm
it.
saying? Guys do it every time. We know. I'm fully aware of what an orgasm feels like. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Some of them are just. Some of them, you get. I don't know. Some of them are just of a caliber where you're like, yo, thanks.
Jesus,
Straight up.
Thank you. Oh my God. Those are the ones. I mean, I think that's very telling of when you found someone you actually like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are the girls you keep.
Mm-hmm.
First time I told Alina thank you was 6 years ago.
Okay.
And I've been saying thank you ever since.
Every single time.
Dude, I just
Every time I come, it's like I come for the first time. Thank you.
Thank you. He just starts cuddling the weight on the floor.
Oh my God.
That's what I was saying. I wanted to make a bit where a dude walks up. I just imagined it like it could just be you and me. I'd just be sitting down at some machine. You walk over like, hey man, can I work in? I'm like, oh, yeah, sure. It's like lat pulls, and then you just go into it. Just
Or like everybody like weird ass like. Oh fuck!
I think the more sexually uncomfortable, well, because what I want is tons of coverage of everyone in the gym just turning over, like, what the fuck? And then I just imagine this shot where the dude who's originally working out is staring at the guy with his eyes hella wide open, and then the dude finishes his set. He's like, "Ugh, dude, thank you so." Wait, and the guy just left. Like, he doesn't want to work out. He's like, what the fuck? Right back into it.
We should do that.
Black Mirror.
Okay, yeah.
Black Mirror. Yeah, Skippy. I think if you haven't watched the episode, if you watch it as Skippy, it makes it that much more entertaining. Because we said this yesterday.
He's a pretty Skippy dude.
I mean, besides his face, yeah, he's very Skippy.
Yeah, he
dude.
looks like Skippy, but he's also just very Skippy-like.
Yeah.
No. Actually, Skippy had way more game than that did.
He did.
And confidence.
Yeah.
That dude was just like real, like just weird, timid engineer guy.
Yeah. Because Skippy.
Pushover.
Yeah, Skippy is not. He's actually not all the way a beta.
Yeah.
He's just overbearing.
Mm.
Everything else is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, as an engineer, if you're a CTO and a girl walks into your office and goes, "You write beautiful code," how have you not? Like his boner right in that shot should have just gone through the table.
Yeah.
Should have been like, oh. Boom. Like he should have heard it hit the bottom of the table. Like, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And then just gone to the bathroom immediately.
Thank you.
And just like, oh Jesus Christ, that's my wife. That's my wife. No,
I know, but instead, his inclination is to
remove it.
her inclination is to collect her DNA, remove her genitals, and make her like a commander on his spaceship in his weird little VR world that he created.
Strange fetish.
Fucking weird, dude. I don't know. I was saying yesterday, but that shit, that idea about like being fully conscious but trapped in whatever the fuck computer you're in or something. Not to say we aren't doing that right now. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? The old simulation thing. But that scares the shit out of me.
Well, Cody, I have
like
an
just
offer
being
to
in
make
that
you.
fucking spaceship.
The red pill. Just pulled him out right now, and I was fucking Morpheus. No, yeah. I agree. That is a pretty haunting concept.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Like to be stuck in that. And what the fuck else was I gonna say? So imagine what I was thinking was imagine that becomes a real thing. Like people start having their own little dev builds at home, and you just start going to parties and shit. You like take a sip of a drink. You're like, gonna go to the trash. I was like, hey man, you don't throw that away? Like,
nope.
No, I'll take this with me. Ah, man.
Oh,
He just got like a cotton swab like under his thumb. Can I just hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Nah, I just want to see the cup. I just want to see the cup. Just like tries to wipe it on your lip real quick. Just get a booger.
Get the fuck away from me.
Hey, bro, you got a booger right there.
What are you trying to do? Trying to put me in your weird little fucking world? What do you got? What do you got?
No.
What do you got going on? What's your little fucking world that you're gonna put me in?
Everyone's dinosaurs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I got this weird dinosaur fetish.
I think you'd be a really good T-Rex.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to fuck a triceratops
With my face. All right, man. That's kind of all right.
It's kind of dope, actually. I've always wanted to be a triceratops. So there you
that's
go.
my favorite dinosaur. If I'm being honest, you look like a triceratops guy. He just throws a bag over your head and takes you home. You're like, oh, this was all a joke.
Black Mirror. There you go. We should be writers for the new season.
Yeah, we should make our own Black Mirror, but it really sucks.
Yeah. Or just about technology now.
Yeah. Oh, this is my last one. Skippy is creating a massive VR experience to lock everyone into being virgins. So he wants to lock everyone into infinity and then take away all their penises and vaginas. He's like, if I can't have sex,
I can't fuck nobody
no one
can. That's good.
Thanks, dude.
That's good. That's the conspiracy theory about that episode. I think that's like the main.
Oh, is it?
No, it is now.
Yeah. Skippy.
Thanks to us, I think there's a deeper meaning
Yeah.
in this Black Mirror episode, and that's what it is.
We should just start a Black Mirror fan site. No, let's not do that. I'm always thrown off by those. I'm
What?
like, the show is over.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know. I kind of like Reddit is there's like subreddits about Black Mirror, and people like discuss the episodes after
No,
they're over.
that's cool. I'm talking about like the weird like Wikipedia shit where people fill out like full bios for each character.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like, it's over. It's done.
Yeah, you don't need to read this.
Yeah.
Just watch it,
Yeah.
and then you'll get it.
Yeah. These two characters are never gonna fuck. Just stop drawing the anime of the two of them fucking.
Hey, speak for yourself, man. I read those Wikipedia before every single movie, before anything. I go and I read the Wikipedia on each character.
I really want to know who they are.
Yeah,
Dude, did you see that shit on Reddit about the VR chats?
Yeah, what was that?
Oh my god, I was crying laughing.
What was that? I didn't really get it.
So
It just was a clusterfuck. Was that the point?
Which one did you watch?
I don't know. It was something where it was like tons of people speaking, and there's just shit going on like everywhere.
So there's one where everyone looks like Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes, that was the one.
They're all really small.
Yeah.
Just like running down a hallway.
Yeah.
The funny one I saw was like a group of people standing in a VR circle, you know, and the fucking Russian dude pulls up as like a little Knuckles in a tank.
Okay.
With a fucking USSR flag or like a Soviet Russia flag. He's like, just like screaming at the top of his lungs, and the whole circle's like, what is happening? He's like, and he just drives away in his little tank. And he starts playing like this Russian, like,
Oh, so is this a real thing?
yeah, it's a real thing.
What?
Yeah.
Where can you chat in what game can you
I don't know, but I want to do it
pretend
now.
to be Knuckles and go in like a group chat? I don't.
Communist Knuckles. So good. You ever seen that kid on YouTube was like a full on, he claims to be a communist?
No.
He's like 6 years old.
What?
It's so funny. Yeah. Yeah.
What's the story?
He's just like a little fat kid who's
Are his parents communists?
No, he's just like a kid in like, I think buttfuck nowhere. Just making little YouTube videos. And he's like, so I think communism is good because and he's just going the fuck off.
What the fuck?
I think his dad just might be like a comedy genius.
Yeah, maybe.
It's like drill.
Yeah,
handing
yeah.
him scripts. All right, just
Yeah.
read this.
Yeah.
Read it.
Holy shit, dude.
Did you watch this fake Kriya Tyler girl?
No, what?
The one I
Yes.
I didn't send.
Yes, dude, that's gonna be part of my video. I wrote a video yesterday about what we were talking about.
Okay.
I'm not gonna spoil any jokes or anything in it, but it's basically about like travel shit.
Okay.
And about like the wish for this. I don't know. This shit you watch is like, because I think I was like trying to boil it down yesterday, and I think what it is that it's a genre of content. I'm talking about like the Jay Alvarez type content, right?
Yep.
It's a genre of content that's supposed to inspire you to live your life to the fullest.
Yeah.
But what it's turned into is just make you feel shitty about your life. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Because all these people do is they make these compilations of them doing super dope shit, but they don't talk about how they got there, what it takes, blah, 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 right? It's just like, hey, look at me. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're sitting in a fucking cubicle at a desk, at a job. I'm in some blue-ass water. Check out this water. How blue is this shit? This is way more blue than it needs to be. I'm in fucking Greece, chilling. I'm in Mykonos, in this blue-ass water, white-ass buildings. What are you doing? You're fucking working your damn job.
They're pouring food coloring in. Like, I'm trying to unblue this water a little bit.
It's too blue.
It's too
blue.
It's
You ever seen this? This is a
beautiful.
shade of blue you've never even seen. It's not even on the color wheel.
Just adding red.
Blue-ass water, yeah.
You know what? I've actually, I've got a subscriber here who does not have a life worth living, so we're just going to drain his blood into the blue water.
Yeah.
Try to turn it purple.
Yeah.
Come here, David. He's just like, oh, thank you so much.
Because you look at it in the video you're talking about, the one you sent me, it's this girl. And
I
it's
actually
like,
haven't watched it.
oh, it's actually really well made.
Okay.
She edited that. All credit goes to her for that shit. It's really well made. But it's this video she posted. It's like 2017. The tweet says 2017 was, or I challenged myself this year to make it to live as if this was my last year on Earth.
Cool.
That's what it was. And the video is like a 3-minute compilation of her traveling and smiling and exploiting third world countries for likes, that sort of shit.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And it's like 100,000 likes on this shit. Everyone's responding to it like, oh my God, I want to live like this. I want to live like this. And it's like, I'm watching this thing and I'm like, it's cool. But what is it?
Yeah.
What are you? Where are you? Who are you with? What are the stories? I don't want these little bite-sized things of you smiling on a cliff and leading some dude that you're gonna fuck later on the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know how you got there. What do you mean it was the best? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to make these compilations,
Right. And her answer to all that would be, I just decided to live my best life.
Live my best life. It's like, well, yeah, but it's like, well, my parents loaned me a bunch of money and I just kind of flew around.
Yeah, I just flew around. I took a chance.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, but you didn't do anything.
Zero.
Traveling, it's not progress. You're just traveling because you don't have. I did the same shit.
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do, so I just went traveling. That's
Yeah.
fine. Everyone can do that shit. But don't act like you're like
Better.
living life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've
Yeah.
already said this on a previous episode. I've already been through this rant. It just like I see shit like that. It pisses me off because people that aren't aware of this look at that and they're like, "Oh my God, my life sucks.
It's like, no,
I'm
not
stuck
really.
here." And people in LA watch that shit and they're like, "I'm stuck here in shitty LA."
Yeah. It's like,
You know what I mean? I should be in Bali. It's like, no,
Yeah.
you're on the beach.
Yeah.
You have real friends.
yeah.
I was, when I was traveling, I was fucking lonely.
Yep.
The whole time I was lonely.
Yep.
I was making relationships. I was making surface level friendships. I haven't talked to a single one of those people.
No. Yeah, I can see that.
All I wanted by the end, sorry to
No,
keep fucking
that's fine.
interrupting you. All I wanted by the end is to come back here and
Yep.
be with my real friends.
Yeah, no, Alina and I will like when we did 2 weeks in Thailand. The first week we're like, wow, it was a lot of fun. Then the second week we were like, fuck, we just want to go home.
Yeah.
Like talk to people like we know and like people like fucking give a shit about
Yeah.
us. It's just like it's really there's like you said, there's something to be said about having actual friends.
Yeah.
You know, like that I think that is 100% something you take for granted.
Mhm.
You know, it's like I think that's something you can learn by traveling a little bit, but you don't need to go to Greece for that. Like,
Yeah.
just go to Montana for a
Yeah.
couple of weeks and be like,
Well,
home is pretty good.
I think definitely travel. And if you want to go to like a foreign place like that, that's
Oh,
really, really
sure.
cool for
Yeah.
sure. And like there's absolutely valuable experiences you can get
Yeah.
out of that. My whole issue is just people exploiting that like the FOMO aspect of the footage and everything
Yeah.
and posting pictures and everything like,
Yeah.
oh, back in Greece. And it's like, the people sitting at home are like, how did you do this? I want to do this.
Well-
I want to do it. And they know that. And so they exploit it. It's
Yeah.
it's all very generic captions about how life is about experiences, not
Yeah.
blah, 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 and whatever. And it's like, you're just using your parents' money
Yep.
and making people feel shitty about their lives where they're working towards something.
Also, I'd love to pull the fucking rug out from videos like that and say, it's actually not that expensive. Like,
yeah, it's not.
you just scout like a good flight deal.
Yeah.
Like I signed up for that shit. Scott's cheap flights. Want to go
Yeah.
to Greece? Them shits are $300 all the time.
Yeah.
all the fucking time.
Yeah.
You just do that.
Yeah.
And here's the part they don't tell you when you go to a foreign country. Oh, fucking no one speaks English. It's really fucking hard sometimes to get the fuck around. You can't. You don't have all the same food that you're used to.
Yeah.
You might eat some shit. It might fuck you up permanently.
Yeah.
It's like there's a lot of steps to get to that place, and sometimes you do the math and you're like, maybe maybe I'll just go to San Diego.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's the other thing I don't like about those videos.
Stay
is-
at the Hard Rock. And
yeah, they make this travel seem like it's like, ooh, like cool. That's been locals don't give a fuck. I mean,
Yeah, there's so much shittiness about traveling.
yeah, some of them are nice to you. Like they're like, oh wow, you're American. Some places you go, they're like Spain. How many people rolled their fucking eyes at us for just being American?
Yeah.
Like, ugh, you again.
Yeah.
It was like such like they had to pull it from their gut
Yeah.
to use English. It's
Yeah.
like, well, what about that part?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the smiling hand holding thing on the beach. That was cool. What about everyone making me feel like I need to go fuck myself?
Yeah.
What about that part?
Yeah.
So it's just like I don't like that either. You know, we you know what we should do? We should do a video making fun of that shit where we're like, 2018, we decided to challenge ourselves.
Yeah.
And then we go travel, but it's just all the shitty parts of travel.
Yeah.
So
That's basically what I'm gonna do for this video. It's like it's gonna be like me and Kelsey just doing really normal shit. Like
it's
it's either
10-hour layover.
Yeah, like layovers and just like eating shitty food, like airport.
It's like
shit.
well, I'm not gonna eat because this flight is 16 hours and the food on the plane is just microwaved eggs. So, and I got to the airport late, so I'm gonna try to eat this bagel before I get on the plane. And
it's really dry.
Yeah. Also, the guy next to me on the plane is he will not move. He told me before we get on the flight he is not moving to let me shit. So I'm gonna have to hold this for the entire flight. The rudest thing I've seen on an airplane was this woman eating. It wasn't even Panda Express. It was like a Chinese takeout before getting on like a 6-hour flight. I'm like, you fucking that's such a dick move to just eat chow mein, orange chicken, and whatever the fuck. She's just womping it, just like smiling. We're going to Hawaii. She's like, I can't wait to get to Hawaii.
Is she eating it on the plane?
Everyone's boarding and she's standing so like everyone knows what's coming, and it's like a small plane, like it wasn't, and she's like, oh, I can't wait to go to Hawaii.
I hate it when they eat it on the plane.
That too.
Like when they sit down, they board and they bust open their tuna sandwich or whatever, and you're like, God fucking Jesus Christ.
Well, she brought it on with her, so yeah, the whole plane was smelling like shitty Chinese takeout.
Yeah.
And then
MSG.
there's also only like 2 bathrooms on airplanes
Yeah.
at all times.
Yeah.
Because if you go to the one that's not for your section, you get fucking yelled at.
Yeah, exactly.
Sir, to the back, please. Or,
Yeah.
oh,
I'm
all right.
sorry. Are you priority boarding? Have you bought
Yeah.
the priority thing?
Okay, so you need to shit back there.
Yeah. And you're like, well, there's 2 people in there already shitting
together. Because no one can shit in this stupid plane. This is random. Is it fucked up that I laughed during turbulence?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I just think turbulence.
I think the natural reaction there is, holy fuck, we're gonna die.
I mean, I get scared, but I think afterward the motion of it is so funny because it's not like it's such like a jarring, like you're like, oh shit, and it's always like this kind of like it's like you're going over like a couple bumps and then it happens.
Yeah.
And the idea of everyone's hands coming up, it's like a shitty roller coaster.
Yeah.
I don't know why it just makes me laugh. Like hats go flying, people's headphones go up in the air.
People watching you must think you like the dude from Fight Club,
Yeah.
where you're just like hoping for the fucking plane to go down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck this guy, man. It's like, I don't want to die. I don't care if you do.
Dude. So
Yes. Yes. It's finally happening. Come on. Just hoping for the fucking wings to pop off.
on our flight home from Chicago, we hit turbulence. Alina was passed the fuck out. She's wearing this beanie. I was like sleeping too. The turbulence hit. This is how just glib I am about turbulence. I'm asleep. The turbulence happens, and I went, ugh. And it's going on, and I'm just sleeping through the whole fucking thing, or like half asleep. I'm like, could you just knock it off, please?
Stop doing that.
And the whole plane is like,
thank you.
yeah. Oh, dude leans on me. I'm like, please stop. So we wake up and we're about to land, and Alina's like, "What the fuck is my beanie?" She's like looking around, like in her jacket, and then we land, and she has to ask it's like, did a beanie go back here? It was on the floor in front of the girl, and she didn't even notice. She was like, oh yeah, it's right here. Oh, that's crazy. And I know I would have been laughing my ass off if I saw Alina's beanie just fly up and go behind me in the middle of turbulence. Just,
It's amazing that she didn't even notice that.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Alina could sleep during war.
Really?
Yeah. She could be on the front line in World War II, just passed out. They're coming for us. She just.
You guys shut the fuck up,
You
please.
guys shut the fuck. You need to turn that down. And she can also fall asleep in really weird positions. She can be on the beach, like, oh, that's such a nice story.
Really?
Oh, it's insane.
That's
It's
crazy.
insane.
I
Yeah.
can't do that. I can't sleep on my back. I can't sleep. I have to be in a very specific position on my side, like a baby.
Like a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have to be like basically fucking a pillow.
Yeah.
Like I gotta have a pillow just right up in like a
Wow.
koala. You know
Wow.
what I mean? Like a baby koala. That's the position I have to. Otherwise, I'm fucked.
Okay.
Like I can't nap on. I can't sleep on couches at all.
Oh, yeah, that's my favorite.
Really?
Just sleeping like that's so comfortable. That's so comfortable.
you serious?
No, I'm joking.
No, I meant like even lying down on a couch, I can't sleep.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like when there's like something right here,
yeah.
can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very, very. But I sleep heavy, but I got to be in a very specific thing in order to get into it, in order to hit that rim.
I like this. This is pretty much the position I sleep in, and like I let Alina like just lie right here because my shoulder. I'm such a sensitive bitch about my shoulder.
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Like I get pain there.
Okay.
So if anything's on it, I'm like, you can't be on that. Please.
It's like, yeah, dude, I get it. All right, you lift.
I'm sore from the lift,
I
lady.
get
Please,
it.
Jesus Christ. How am I going to be ready for competition if I'm just in pain?
You know what I want to bag on real quick.
Yeah.
Earth Cafe, the
Oh.
worst fucking restaurant in LA. I am pissed at that place and the fact that it exists and the fact that it's so popular. I hate it. I hate it. I almost.
Where's the
dude.
closest one? There's one in Santa
On Main
Monica,
Street,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Main Street. So yesterday, Kelsey and I, we went for a run and we got some birds. We were birding back.
Oh, sick.
Right?
Ooh, I get it. You have a credit card. Wow. Jeez.
Yeah, $6.5 million house. So.
Yeah, I did the same thing, but I just ran on my fists. Like I did a
Okay.
handstand.
Okay,
and
great.
I ran
Great.
back on
Yeah.
my fists all
Thank
the way
you.
home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah. And I was feeding myself coffee with my feet.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, that's great.
Yeah.
And as soon as you got home, Alina just showered you in compliments about
Exactly.
your physique. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I look like a bicycle just riding on its front wheel all the way home. Anyway,
we were. Let's talk about the new Dave Chappelle specials. By the way, after this.
haven't watched it.
Okay.
I hear people are getting upset.
Yeah, we can talk about it after.
Yeah,
So we're birding back, right? And both of us are like, we stop and we're like, "Are you hungry?" And she's kind of hungry, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm kind of hungry too." And Earth Cafe is right there. We can go to Earth.
Yeah.
She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, I just feel like it's one of those things that's always mediocre. And she's like, "Yeah, I kind of feel the same way." Ah, fuck it. Let's give it a
fuck it,
second. Let's
yeah,
give it
yeah.
a fourth chance. This is like, by now I've been there like 6 times.
Yeah.
And we get there, we wait in line for 15 minutes because the line's always fucking long for whatever reason. We sit down with our number. It's chaos in there. It's chaos.
insane.
There's waiters just everywhere, behind you, in front of you, beside you, and you're like, I don't know what. I'm gonna stand right here, and you guys just move around me, but you don't have to announce where you are at all times. Behind you, sir. By the side of you, I'm like, fuck. I feel like I'm a landmine.
Yep.
It's just utter chaos in there, right? It takes like 20 minutes to get our food.
Of course.
We order a breakfast sandwich. Pretty easy thing not to fuck up.
Well,
It is.
It's
I
Earth-
can make a great breakfast sandwich.
Well, it's Earth Cafe.
That's what I'm saying. It sits. It's not even supposed to be a healthy place. Like it's just like they use bad ingredients. You can make a good. You know what I'm saying? Just throw it on a fucking croissant and
Yep.
it's good.
Yep.
It's like this dry ass sourdough with all this white flour still on
Oh,
top.
don't ever bring me eggs on sourdough.
That's what I'm talking about. The fucking the omelet, the actual egg part of the sandwich is dry. You can see how dry it is.
That's
They cooked it for a little
disgusting.
bit too long.
yeah.
It's like barely got any sauce, and they serve it to top it all off. They serve it with fucking salad. It's like I don't want to eat salad for breakfast. Who wants that? Who wants to eat lettuce before 3 p.m. or no 12? I guess you could have a lunch salad. Salad for breakfast should not be a fucking thing.
Or ever.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with ever. On
Okay. Yeah.
on
Or
salad.
just never.
Yeah.
I can't. I just couldn't believe it.
Eggs on sourdough is number one. I mean, I would have walked in the kitchen and be like, "Hey, does anyone actually know what breakfast is in
Yeah.
here? Where are you guys from?"
Yeah. Exactly. Where do they eat salad for breakfast? What part of the world?
Yeah, that's like Spain. They don't do breakfast.
They do They do pastries. That's what people
But
eat. Like
yeah, but it's not like it's not American breakfast.
yeah. But it's still good.
It is, yes, it's good. But that's the thing I appreciate most about like America, getting the 2 eggs with hash browns and shit.
Yep.
That's not everywhere.
Yeah.
That is not everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I've told the story, but Alina and I, when we went to Spain, we've been to Spain.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So have I. So
2017, we decided to challenge ourselves.
live life to the
We'll
fullest.
live life to the fullest.
I
We took a
challenged
chance.
myself to live as if this year was my last. So I fucking did Molly in Spain. I didn't, by the way.
Yeah.
I could have.
Well, it was just funny how we kept trying to look for American food. And I was just saying, this is why people don't like Americans. We come to another country and we're like,
Do you guys have 2-egg breakfasts anywhere?
like, no, we've never made that.
What is that?
Since 1700.
You guys eat eggs for breakfast?
That's
what the
fucking
fuck?
gross.
That's weird.
That's weird as fuck here. Why are you doing that?
Well, we want it.
Yeah, I mean, if you
And-
want something normal like a salad,
Yeah.
we can direct you there. But
We want bacon and hash browns and
Cody's looking into his phone.
sorry,
He's
sorry,
gone.
I
He's
gotta
gone.
go. I got this lunch I gotta go to, so I'm just making sure.
Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it, dude. You have a credit card. You have a lunch to go to. You have
Yeah,
a-
important lunch meeting. You know,
Important lunch meeting.
you know how Hollywood is.
Yeah.
I do have an agent. So no, this
Oh.
is with Kelsey's family.
the fam. Dude, the boy hit 100K on YouTube.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
Sucks because I wanted to post them tomorrow or today or Friday, and all my footage sucks ass.
Wait, really?
All of it sucks.
Like how bad?
Like really bad.
No,
it's
it can't be that bad.
it's so disjointed and just flat.
Like vlog footage or what?
Yeah. I mean, it was just like comedy was not on my mind.
Okay.
You know how it is? You're just like, I was insanely boring.
Mm-hmm.
I was in boring mode because I was working on just shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Jesus. Sorry.
yeah.
I'm liking YouTube right now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you get in a groove
Then you're like in it. Yeah.
and you're like in it
Yeah.
and all the ideas start flowing. And
Yeah.
then as soon as you stop posting, it's almost like the ideas stop coming
Uh-huh.
and the inspiration stops
agree.
and the motivation kind of slows down. You're not
Yep.
like checking your channel as much as I don't know.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm into it.
Yep.
And I'm like thinking about who I could fucking collaborate with
Yep.
and everything. So I'm in one of those
Little-
things right
little
now
high,
where
little
it's
creative high.
yeah, which is fun. I'm stoked to do this new video about the travel shit.
So,
Even though I kind of ruined everything that I was just gonna do
It's
anyways,
fine.
but whatever.
this is
No one fucking watches this shit
yeah.
anyways.
Yeah. This is exclusive. Insider info.
Oh wait, at the end of the 2-hour video,
Yeah.
did we say something about if you listen all the way to the end, comment that you love Zumba?
Yes.
Okay, because like 150 people commented, "I love Zumba."
I didn't even realize it was that many.
Yeah, dude.
I
So
have to go
shouts
check.
to you guys, all the people that watch to the bitter end. Love you. All the people that watch after Noel makes us keep going. That's what it is. It's a natural end is now. This is when the episode should end. This is a very natural time to end.
But we're not going to.
And I know a lot of people probably shut it off as soon as I go, well, I think we should wrap it up. People are like, all right, yep. I was just thinking that. And then Noel goes, yeah, wait.
What if feet were penises?
And I'm like, what, dude, what?
We have
Wait,
to talk about this.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Listen, penis feet.
Wait, oh my God. Okay, here we go. And then I get into it too. And I'm like, here's why feet should not be made out of penises, all right?
You know who tastes
You're
like penis feet? Earth Cafe.
As soon as I find something I hate
Yeah.
in whatever the fuck you're saying, that's when I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, let's get back into this.
Wait, we are not done. We're gonna keep going on this this penis feet train.
Fuck Earth Cafe.
Yeah.
Fuck that place.
wait.
Go on their
Jesus.
go on their Instagram
And just shit on
and
it.
just shit on it.
You guys know how to make breakfast. Fuck you guys. Wait,
Salad for breakfast? What is wrong with you? Comment that.
we're forgetting the most exciting thing
What?
that we've done so far, released this year.
What?
The Ajit Pie ringtone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So we made a ringtone.
If you don't know.
Yeah, if you've seen if you haven't seen the video, that's Cringe Ajit Pie edition, where Noel and I watch Ajit Pie reading mean tweets and we make fun of him because he's the worst He's the most cringy dude on the planet. During that, there's like a little beat in the video, and Noel spits some heat to it, and people were like, "Make a real version, make a real version." So we fucking did it. We made a real version from scratch, and we made it into a ringtone that's now on the iTunes store.
Yes.
It's, you know what? I'm gonna play it.
Yep. Someone sent me a DM saying, "I like the original better. Can you use that one?" No, we can't use that one.
What are we gonna do?
We
How do we use that one?
we can't use that beat. We can't, like the vocals are watermarked.
Yeah.
Right. We put hard work into this one. Enjoy this one.
Here.
Oh, here we go.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
a cheap pie. I like penis in my mouth, yeah. Horizon jizz on my lips, what I'm about. I'm a cheap pie. I like penis in my mouth, yeah. Horizon jizz on my lips, what I'm about. I'm a cheap pie.
Yeah.
Like penis in my mouth. Horizon jizz on my lips,
yeah.
what I'm about. Cheap pie.
So if you want that to play when you get a text,
I was laughing at everyone saying that they're like 5:30 a.m. I'm about to wake the fuck up. They got that shit as their alarm.
there's 66 reviews.
Get out.
This ringtone.
Let's see.
That means we've sold probably 100.
That's amazing.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Shout out to
Dude,
all
shout
of
out
you.
to you. Let's
Shout out
read
to-
some of the reviews. Groundbreaking. TMG, changing the scope of the music scene as we know it. A masterpiece. I'm crying. This brought so much meaning to me. It really opened my eyes. That one's by Jimmy Crackcorn.
Shout out Jimmy Crackcorn.
Sofwof said, all I gotta say is, do you even English, bro? That's true. Damn, Daniel. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When does the bacon narwhal? Did I do that one right?
Yeet.
Yeet,
Remember that shit?
yeet, brother.
Yeet. All I gotta say that is yeet. Dude, I gotta admit something. I have been watching Vine compilations.
Oh yeah, I do that.
Like the ones where it's like Vines that give me meaning to live or
yeah.
whatever the
All
fuck.
those, yeah.
I've been watching those things, and
Yeah.
it's like, it feels good
It does.
getting back. And you know which one I'm kind of obsessed with? Now I'm fully 7 years late on this. That shit where that chick on the talk show, it's like they're trying to do accents, and Jamaican comes up,
Oh,
and she
she
goes,
made-
Barles.
Yeah.
I was saying that all Christmas break.
What?
Barles Day.
What the fuck? What the fuck? That video.
I'm like, what was she trying to do?
That's what I want to know. I've always wanted to know.
But that's the funniest shit ever. I laughed. I was crying laughing.
I didn't get where she was going with that one. Some of my favorite is the little girl on the swing turning into the Wii bowling ball. That music. Bing, bing,
Or,
bing, bing.
Come in here, come get y'all juice.
Oh yeah. Yo.
Barles Day.
Dude, her knees hitting that oven,
Yeah.
and just the end second where she's like,
Yeah.
her sister's like, shit.
Yeah. So good, dude.
I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass. I hate that Vine and Milk book.
Fuck. Yeah, the Dave Chappelle shit. That's what
Oh yeah,
that
yeah,
was,
yeah.
so.
I haven't watched it.
We watched one of them last night.
You're talking about.
There's two more. No. He just came out with two more.
Oh, two more.
4 specials in 1 year.
Well, the other two he just were sitting around.
Yeah, but still to release 4 in 1 year
it's
is
pretty
crazy.
Yeah.
And I guess so. The one called The Bird Revelation he did it at the Comedy Store. Super small,
Dope.
like really, really like intimate, I guess, and
Sweet.
not even that funny. Just more.
Yep. When he gets up on the chair and he's smoking a cigarette and he's just talking.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's great.
Yep.
It's really, really good. But people are like really pissed because he just talks a lot about the Me Too shit.
Oh, okay.
And so he like kind of it's really funny, but it's like I can see how people would be mad about it.
Sure.
He basically was like, yeah, the girl who said that like Louis C.K. jerking off in front of her like ruined her comedy, or like what was it? Discouraged her comedic dreams or something. He was like, that's a weak spirit. And he goes on and on about like how
Oh my god.
it's like it's pretty crazy. It's pretty
God.
crazy.
Oh my god. I mean,
and then at the end he tells this like 20-minute long story that's not funny at all. There's like 3 laughs in the story.
yeah.
And the whole thing is basically an analogy, or I guess like a metaphor, as to why he left the Chappelle show.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's actually really interesting.
I've heard it's like about the pimp and the
Yeah,
bottom bitch.
yeah.
I mean, if you read that fucking, I mean, did you hear his short version of the baboon story?
Maybe.
It was like a news interview, and they're like,
Okay.
"Oh, this is someone." Da-da-da. He's like, "Well," I was like, "Let me tell you a story." And he's like, "Baboons love salt, and the way the Bushman captures the baboon is he puts salt in a tree. Now, what the baboon doesn't know is that his hand is too big for the tree, so he reaches into the tree to grab the salt, but he can't get his hand out, or something like that. And he's like, now that the baboon was smart, he would just let go of the salt, and he could pull his hand out. Basically, it's like the salt can't come through. It's like a brick of it or some shit. Like, can't come through the hole of the tree.
Yeah.
He's like, what does the Bushman do? He comes, he gets the baboon, and he puts him in a cage, and he brings him wherever, and he gives him all the salt he wants. When the baboon wants water, he brings him back to the watering hole. He lets him out. They both drink till they get full, and then he puts some more salt out, and he captures them all over again, some shit like that. Basically, he's like, I felt like I was the baboon in that situation, but I just let the salt go. Yeah. I completely butchered that, but it's like, yeah, I think
No, that's yeah.
because I think the contract was for $500 million, and he was only supposed to
50.
get. No, I think the total contract, it was like some insane thing where there was an insane amount of money that was being made, but all he was getting was $50 million. So it was like all these people were gonna fucking profit off of the show he was doing.
I think he was the main moneymaker for the show, and they were. I think the point of it was that. Yeah, I don't know.
It was something like that. I'm probably getting these wrong too, but it was basically someone was on Reddit was breaking down that like the percentage, the 50 million was a small portion of like what the company, like Fox and all them, were expecting to make from the Chappelle show. So some shit like that.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking interesting. Honestly.
I think it's been hard for people to adapt to his new comedy style. Cause like his delivery and all that shit is like super. To me, it comes across like super jaded with Hollywood.
Yeah,
like you look at his first specials, he was a performer.
Yeah.
And like the energy is like high. Now he gets on a comedy stage, and his whole persona is just like, it's just fucked up, man.
Yep. It's very true. And now I feel like I read a review. And it was on like Variety or some shit, like some big or like some newspaper I think wrote a review.
Yeah,
nobody likes it. Like in the mainstream, I guess like people who are reviewing it, nobody really likes it. But when I was reading on Reddit and shit like that, because I was genuinely curious, I was like, I wonder what people think about this because like I liked it, but it's easily very polarizing, right?
Yeah, sure.
So every review I read was basically like he's tarnishing his reputation by releasing these specials. Like every single time he makes a transphobic joke, every single time he makes a gay joke, every single time he makes a joke about whatever, about feminism or whatever, he's like, you know, he's basically like erasing his history as a fucking, or you know, his legacy as a comedy legend. And I'm like, it's kind of commendable that he's getting up on stage and doing these super intimate specials and having the balls to release them when he's just like saying his, and all of his opinions are very well thought out. Yeah. They are.
Yep.
It's not like he's just like, oh, I'm a bitter old man now. I hate show business. No. Here's what I think about things. He's got a daughter.
Yep.
He thinks about her. He thinks about his wife. Like he's very, like the shit he says makes you think like, yeah, well, there is another side of this for sure.
I mean, this is why I'm so disappointed that Patrice is dead. Yeah. Because I feel like he was truly a comedian who had nothing to lose and would not sell out for anything. Did I ever tell you, like, have you ever seen the clip of people talking about things he did and like the line he drew with selling out?
No.
I didn't tell you any of this. I'll just make this
Patrice?
one. Yeah.
Okay,
I'll make this one brief.
Sure.
He goes in with this writer, like comedy friend of his, and they're going to go pitch a show.
Okay.
They all sit down like with these Fox or it's like not Fox, but there's a bunch of executives, and like there's like this head female exec, and they kind of get to talking, and she's like kind of like a bitch, and Patrice goes, "Does your husband eat your pussy?" Like in the pitch, and his friend is like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he's like, "No, seriously. When's the last time your husband ate your pussy?" Because it doesn't seem like he does. And he just starts like teeing off on her, like roasting the shit out of her. And then she starts laughing. And then he gets the whole room talking, and all the execs start laughing. And like he unfolds them. Yeah. Because Patrice's thing was like, you are not better than me. No one is better than me.
Yeah, that's dope.
So then he had there's another meeting where this a female writer. She was like, Patrice came in to talk to some executives. It was like a spec meeting or something, and he comes in the room, and like these are all high level guys that would like just greenlight a show if he just impressed them right. And he just comes in the room. He's like, I'm not here for you. I don't give a fuck about impressing you. He's like, you're a fucking loser. Like, I would never hang out with you in real life. And he's making all these guys like feel shitty about themselves. Like, he's just roasting the shit out of these guys who make, $500,000 a year minimum, control all the content on a network. And he's like, I don't give a fuck about any of you. And like, that's what made him. So like, he could get on stage and say the most offensive shit because his whole thing was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't do this for money.
Yeah.
I'm telling the truth.
That's crazy. It's so crazy because he's so right.
Yep.
He's so right.
Yeah.
And I've just both of us even have just scratched the surface of this industry, right? Like
Yep.
we're not those guys are but
Deep.
like I think there's something to be said about like we've created shit that people like watching, which is like 90% of people in the industry or whatever can't do that.
Yep.
But yet they're in charge of making sure that happens.
Yeah.
Like people that are in charge of content for big networks and stuff like that like
Yep.
you know, haven't made anything in their entire life.
Never.
But for some reason, they're a content exec.
Yep. It's really fucking frustrating.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Really frustrating.
But there's a lot of obviously very, very talented people.
Of
but
course.
like, it's true talent, I guess. And I'm not saying I am true talent. I'm just saying it's few and far between in the industry. People have to run it. I get it, but it's like, I don't know. People like Patrice. It's like that. Yeah, he shouldn't have to prove anything. He's already proven it.
Yep. I mean, and so to me, like anyone saying Dave Chappelle is tarnishing his legacy, that to me is just like PC cop bullshit. Because whether or not you agree, that's like what comedy has always been. It's always been the platform for like saying something bold and saying what you're not comfortable saying. And that's what comedy should be. Comedy is not comedy is not for what you want to hear. It's like it is the place where you're supposed to tear down walls and you're supposed to think differently.
Yes, yeah.
And it's the first step to doing that or being open. Like, Chappelle, I haven't seen it, but him saying like, that's a weak spirit. I think he's coming from a place of like, if a motherfucker jerking off in your face is what does it for you, he's like, you don't even know the half.
Yeah.
And like, that's what I gather from that, which is like,
that's basically what he was saying.
You could say, well, given who he is, he could argue that point maybe.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I have to check it out.
Yeah, you should. I gotta go.
Yeah, of course.
But
right.
yeah, fuck Earth Cafe. Watch the new Dave Chappelle specials.
Wait, I just have to say, every time I say wait, that's the signature. There's 15 minutes left.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Just hit the mark. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Take care.
Next week, bonus episode.
And maybe we'll chop the funny parts out of that.
I'll chop the funny parts out
and
of
put it up anyways because that's good.
Yeah.
So, but we'll do an additional bonus episode for the people on Patreon.
Yes.
If you're listening to this
only.
for free, then
you will not get it.
You will not get it. But we still love you.
How about this? Real quick. Leave it in the comments. Leave a comment below saying if you want the fucking poker shit.
Yeah.
That's like 20 minutes of poker talk. And if you guys don't give a fuck about it, I won't.
I thought it was really interesting. The story that you told about that was a really interesting story.
What I was also thinking was prefacing the video by defining some of the shit. So it's like, all right, this means that.
People can fill in the blanks.
You think?
Yes. When you're listening to a story, it's like, all right, he was like whatever. What did you even say? Like a C-bet or whatever? It's like, okay, well then that's.
Continuation bet.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't really need to know the specifics. It's just like, all right, it put pressure on the situation.
Fair enough.
That's the implication.
That's my engineer right there. I want to provide context.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's make sure
we need a glossary before we get into this story.
They need all of the documentation. There's absolutely no way they're going to understand how to use these APIs. Anyway, guys, thank you.
Peace.